Which common bus specification provides the fastest data transfer rate? A. VL bus. B. ISA. C. PCI. D. All of the above. The correct answer is PCI. Modems use transmission. A. Synchronous. B. Asynchronous. C. Timed interval. D. ATA. The correct answer is asynchronous. A6XX indicates a problem with the A. floppy drive. B. hard drive. C. keyboard. D. CD-ROM. The correct answer is floppy drive. A sound card typically uses which IRQ? A6. B5. C15. D1. The correct answer is 5. During preventative maintenance on a dot matrix printer, do not lubricate. A. platen assembly. B. printhead pulley. C. printhead pins. D. paper advance gear bushings. The correct answer is printhead pins. You see the message invalid media device after installing a new hard drive. What do you do next? A. format. B. fdisk. C. partition. D. add the OS. The correct answer is format. What is the modem hang-up command? A. ATU. B. ATH. C. ATZ. D. ATX. The correct answer is ATH. What expansion types do most plll motherboards support? A. MCA PCI. B. ISA EISA. C. ISA PCI AGP. D. ISA VESA PCI. The correct answer is ISA PCI AGP. When installing an internal modem, all of the following IRQs can be used except A5, B10, C14, D. all of the above. The correct answer is 14. An IRQ allow interface cards to A. interrupt the CPU to request service. B. pass data to the CPU to be processed. C. pass data from one card to another. D. pass data to the computer's memory. The correct answer is interrupt the CPU to request service. A workstation has just been installed on an Ethernet LAN but cannot communicate with the network. What should you check first? A. reinstall the network protocols. B. reinstall the network interface card driver. C. verify the IP configuration on the workstation. D. verify the link status on the computer's network card. The correct answer is verify the link status on the computer's network card. One of the major components of a PC is the Central Processing Unit CPU, which can be best described as the device that sends the monitor signals telling it what to display. B. the area that regulates all of the system power usage. C. the area where all of the basic input-output routines are stored. D. the area where all of the processing takes place. The correct answer is the area where all of the processing takes place. What is the I/O address for COM2? A2VB. B2F8. C8F8. D330. The correct answer is 2F8. The ESD wrist strap is designed to protect PC components or service technicians. A. PC components. B. service technicians. C. both. D. The correct answer is both. You can have EISA and MCA devices in the same PC. A. true. B. false. C. D. The correct answer is false. The DC voltage on most circuit boards is A. 12 volts. B. 0 volts. C. 5 volts. D. 12 volts. The correct answer is 5 volts. Parity errors usually indicate bad memory. A. true. B. false. C. D. The correct answer is true. What device protects against line deficiencies? A. Surge protector. B. UPS. C. Logic probe. D. Capacitor. The correct answer is UPS. Which monitor would provide the highest level of performance? A. VGA. B. XGA. C. CGA. D. SVGA. The correct answer is SVGA. Which of the following items would require you to comply with EPA disposal guidelines? A. Keyboard. B. System board. C. Power supply. D. Battery. The correct answer is battery. A hard disk is divided into tracks which are further subdivided into A. Clusters. B. Sectors. C. Vectors. D. Heads. The correct answer is sectors. What is the paper feeding technology most commonly associated with dot matrix printers? A. Sheet feed. B. Tractor feed. C. Friction feed. D. Manual feed. The correct answer is tractor feed. COM1 is typically represented by which of the following? A. 15-pin port. B. 9-pin male port. C. 9-pin female port. D. 25-pin male port. The correct answer is 9-pin male port. Which step should you perform first before discharging a CRT? A. Remove the CRT from its housing. B. Disconnect the CRT from the computer. C. Remove the video assembly. D. Turn power off before removing power source. The correct answer is turn power off before removing power source. A capacitor is measured in which of the following units? A. Volts. B. Ohms. C. Farads. D. Resistance. The correct answer is farads. UART is a type of serial chip. Its letters stand for A. Unidirectional access regarding transmission. B. Universal asynchronous receiver transmitter. C. Upper advanced real transfer. D. Enable all restore T bits. The correct answer is Universal asynchronous receiver transmitter. A system has two IRAs hard drives that are each divided into primary and extended partitions. Which drive letter is assigned to the primary partition of the second drive? A. C. B. D. C. E. D. F. The correct answer is D. What would you ask to determine if the display is working? A. Is there a video cursor or action on the screen? B. Did the computer beep or chime? C. Is there high voltage static on the screen? D. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Your CD-ROM audio cable connects to the A. Speaker. B. Sound card or motherboard if sound is integrated with it. C. Power supply. D. Hard drive. The correct answer is sound card or motherboard if sound is integrated with it. In the binary numbering system, a 1 represents a jumper being shorted and a 0 represents a jumper being open. On a 3-bit jumper block on a SCSI drive, how would an ID of logical 3 be set? A. 100. B. 010. C. 011. D. 101. The correct answer is 011. After installing a sound card, the system locks up when a parallel port tape backup unit is also used. What is most likely the problem? A. IRQ. B. DMA. C. Defective LPT port. D. Defective tape driver. The correct answer is IRQ. You are testing the resistance in ohms of a fuse on a 15K amp system. If the fuse is good, the meter should read A. 0.0, B. 0.2, C. 5.0, D. 2.0. The correct answer is 0.0. Type 1 PC cards. A. Are used only in desktops. B. Are no longer being produced. C. Are the thinnest of the PC cards. D. Don't exist. The correct answer is are the thinnest of the PC cards. 14.4 Modem should transmit bits per second. A. 14,415 000. B. 140 150. C. 1400 1500. D. 140 000 150 000. The correct answer is 14,415 000. In laser technology, what happens during the transfer stage? A. Residual toner is transferred to the waste receptacle. B. The laser transfers the image from the drum to the paper. C. The image is transferred from the drum to the paper. D. A negative charge is transferred to the surface of the drum. The correct answer is the image is transferred from the drum to the paper. Is the term used to refer to the process of two modems establishing communications with each other? A. Interacting. B. Handshaking. C. Connecting. D. Linking. The correct answer is handshaking. Resistance is measured in ohm. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is true. Suppose that the power lamp is on but the printer will not print. What can you do to correct the problem? A. Make sure the printer is online. B. Replace the AC line fuse. C. Turn the printer on and off. D. Replace the ribbon. The correct answer is make sure the printer is online. The ATAPI compliance stands for A. DRAM. B. Bus mastering. C. Mass storage device. D. All of the above. The correct answer is mass storage device. A dialog box with a bomb appears on a Macintosh screen. What type of problem has occurred? A. A RAM problem. B. A software problem. C. A ROM problem. D. An ADB problem. The correct answer is a software problem. Capacitance is measured in units of A. Volts. B. Amps. C. Farads. D. Neutrinos. The correct answer is farads. When not in use, it is very important to keep 514 diskettes in A. Their protective sleeves. B. In a plastic bag. C. On a shelf in an upright position. D. In the floppy drive. The correct answer is their protective sleeves. What can you use to ensure power is not interrupted resulting in corrupted data? A. UPS. B. Proper grounding. C. Surge protector. D. Sag protector. The correct answer is UPS. A 25-pin female connector on the back of your computer will typically be A. Serial port 1. B. A parallel port. C. Docking. D. COM2 port. The correct answer is a parallel port. In the binary numbering system, a 1 represents a jumper being shorted and a 0 represents a jumper being open. On a 3-bit jumper block on a SCSI drive, how would an ID of logical 3 be set? A. 100. B. 010. C. 011. D. 101. The correct answer is 011. Help prevent power surges. A. Surge suppressor. B. Spike protector. C. UPS system. D. High-grade multimeter. The correct answer is surge suppressor. What can you use to ensure power is not interrupted resulting in corrupted data? A. UPS. B. Proper grounding. C. Surge protector. D. Nuclear-powered thermal protective underwear. The correct answer is UPS. The post routine which counts system baud RAM first is stored in A. RAM. B. Microprocessor. C. ROM BIOS. DCMOS. The correct answer is ROM BIOS.